Hi friends, in today's video we are going to see about the fisherman and his wife. Once upon a time there lived a fisherman and his wife in a small hut near the sea. Every morning the fisherman would take his fish rod and walk down to the sea. By afternoon he would return home with his catch. One morning as the fisherman was sitting with his rod looking at the clear water, he suddenly felt his line being pulled down, far down below. When he drew it up again, he saw a huge fish hanging on the line. To his utter surprise, the fish spoke like a human being. "Oh, kind fisherman, let me go. I'm not a fish. I'm an enchanted prince. I should not be good to eat. Please drop me in the water again and let me live." The fisherman took pity on the fish and tossed him back again in the sea. That afternoon, when he told his wife about the enchanted prince, his wife said, "Why didn't you wish for anything from the prince?" "What should I wish for?" asked the fisherman. "Oh, you might wish for the big house for us. Go back and call him." The man did not want to disappoint his wife, so went to the sea and called out, "Oh, big fish, oh, enchanted prince, you can hear me?" The fish popped out of the water and said, "Tell me, oh, kind fisherman." The fisherman said shyly, "My wife wishes for a big house." "She has it already," said the fish, interrupting him. When the fisherman went home, his wife happily welcoming him into their new home. All went well for a week before the fisherman's wife said, "I feel this house is still small for us. Go and ask the enchanted prince for a castle." Now the fisherman did not want to trouble the fish again, but he would not disappoint his wife either. So reluctantly, he went to the sea and called out, "Oh, big fish, oh, enchanted prince, you can hear me?" In no time, the big fish came swimming to the coast and said, "Tell me, oh, kind fisherman, where my wife wished for a castle," said the fisherman, hiding his embarrassment. "He has it already. Go back home," and said the big fish. The fisherman returned home and saw a huge castle in palace of the house. His wife was standing at the entrance. She took him by the hand and said, "Welcome to our great castle." Inside the castle there was a great hall poured with a marble and chair table, pure gold and crystal chandelier hung from the ceiling. All the rooms and chambers had carpets, and food and wine were arranged on the tables. There was a magnificent garden too, and a large courtyard with stables for horses and cows. The fisherman and his wife lived in the castle happily. Hardly a week had passed when a wife said, "If you can live in a castle, why don't I become a queen? Go to the enchanted prince and ask him to make me a queen." The fisherman rather unhappily walked to the sea and called out to the big fish again. When the kind fish appeared, the fisherman said, "My wife wishes to be a queen." "She is already one," said the fish. "Go back and check it out." The fisherman returned home and found that his castle had become much larger and had a great tower and magnificent ornament, and the guards were standing at the gate, and there were a number of soldiers and ministers. When he went inside the castle, he saw his wife sitting on the high throne of gold and diamond with a great crown of gold on her head. "He should be content now," advised the fisherman, smiling at his wife. His wife smiled too, but with a pride. A week went by happily. Then one day the fisherman's wife said, "I find time passes very boringly. I can't bear his boredom any longer. Go to the enchanted prince and ask him to make me the empress." Now the fisherman was angry. "Too much of it," he shouted. "Let's go content. The enchanted prince has given us more than enough." But when his greedy wife insisted, he had to give in. So the fisherman went to the sea and called out, "Oh, big fish, oh, enchanted prince, you can hear me?" In no time the big fish popped out of the water. "What is it this time?" he asked. My wife wished to be an emperor," said the fisherman in a lower voice. "She is already one," said the big fish. The fisherman returned home and found the castle filled with knights and courts and dukes. Inside the huge courtroom there sat his wife on her throne, which was made of gold and silver and decorated with emeralds and pearls. Her crown was bigger than before, and she looked like quite serious. On both sides of her were lined up with royal guards in attendance. As the fisherman watched With awe and surprise, the proceedings of the court began. The courts and dukes presented before the empress and informed her about the affairs of the state. Then the ministers and courtiers stepped forward one by one and put forth their complaints and grudges. The empress had to listen to their woes and worries. In the night, when she went to sleep, the fisherman said, "I hope you are happy and content at least now." At this, his wife said, "There is so many problems around. How do I solve them?" Then suddenly she said, "I need to be like God to take care of my kingdom. Go to the enchanted prince and ask him to make me God." The fisherman, feeling miserable, went to the sea and called out to the big fish. When the big fish appeared, the fisherman said, weeping with shame, "My wife wished to be God." The fish smiled and said, "Then go home. You will be finding your wife back in the small hut, for God is found in simplicity and hard work." The fisherman's wife was never greedy again. Thank you for watching.